So it's great to have you back with the Pepe family. We appreciate your presence. And now let's take a look at what's going on with Pepe, because it's revealing something that not a lot of people are aware of. Relax with your feet up and take in the performance. On Thursday, there is still a few hours left till the day is done, despite the fact that it is almost the end of the day. However, I believe there are perhaps 7 or 8 hours more to go. I'm telling you, the day wasn't all that horrible. At this very moment, you can observe a few pennies flying around. The day was wonderful for Gala, FET, and Algorand. There is no denying that Cardano is making its way back into the green. For WLD token, things are going fairly well thus far. Let's take a look at what's going on that's going to happen in the future for the price of Pepe. However, before I proceed with that, I would like to make it abundantly clear that nothing that is shown on this channel is intended to be construed as financial advice. Before you put any money into cryptocurrency, you should always perform your own research, just like you would with any other investment, naturally. If you have a look at the price of PEPE's holdings in 1984, you will notice that they are still approximately 4 zeros below the price of 0.1% in USD, 0.5% in Bitcoin, and it has increased by 2.5% in Ethereum. It is quite encouraging to note that the market capitalization is still holding steady at approximately $8.3 billion, and that the trading volume for the past 24 hours has remained at approximately $2.9 billion. However, we are confident that you will do so if you take another look at the holding count. Keeping an eye on the holder count is something you should do at all times because it is of great significance. Concurrently, it is heartening to observe that the number of Pepe holders has been steadily increasing for around 14 months at this point. However, currently, this is even more favorable. A majority of the top 10 coins continued to experience a decline this morning. During the past 24 hours, Pepe was the only one that experienced an increase with a gain of 0.9% domination. And as of right now, it is performing exceptionally well in comparison to its contemporaries. This is basically much its competitors. To clarify, if you take a look at projects with a smaller market value, it is evident that they have increased by more than 10%. To reiterate, it is not possible to make a direct comparison between these tiny cap coins and other cryptocurrencies, such as Pepe, Dogecoin, or even Shiba Inu. While it is obvious that they are valued a great deal less on the market, the values of these items tend to fluctuate a great deal more quickly than those of Pepe. Nevertheless, we cannot overlook the fact that Pepe is now holding. To put it more succinctly, I am completely astonished. The Bitcoin dominance metric, on the other hand, reveals that it is currently functioning at 58.2% and continue to see it falling down. When you look at these items right now, you will notice that they are cool. Having said that, if Bitcoin is able to reach its all-time highs, as I have stated in prior videos, then it is highly likely that it will gain more popularity. That is the confirmation that I will look at when that moment comes. If the price of Bitcoin continues to rise to all-time highs and the trend of Bitcoin domination does not alter, then that would be a very, very interesting thing to observe. Bitcoin is also increasing in value at the moment. Its current value is $96,000. As I mentioned in my analysis on Cardano, it is of the utmost significance that we observe that price closing higher than $96,000 before the daily candle comes to a conclusion. And if it is able to achieve that, I believe that we might be on our way to a possible all-time high as soon as a few hours from now. I would not be surprised by that. On the other hand, if you take a look at Pepe right now, because everyone is curious about what is going on with the price of Pepe, it appears to be in excellent condition. We have not changed much from where we were the day before. It is without a doubt eager to emerge from the shadows. If I were to show you the hourly period, the price of Pepe would not appear to be extremely high. If you want to know this, you don't even need to have a lot of knowledge of technical analysis. That is exactly what it communicates. It is not going to be a straight line. As a result of the fact that these projects are being bought and sold, there may be fluctuations in value. Considering that you are only staring at a straight line, I hope that you have a good day. Because there are others who believe that this is how the cryptocurrency market operates. Please allow me to jot it down for you today. It begins at the top, remains there for a while, and then continues to climb higher and higher. I can assure you that this is the ideal planet. This is not what we are observing at all. As far as I can tell, that was quite close. On the other hand, it is evident that we have been experiencing fluctuations. The secret is no longer a secret. On the other hand, we have witnessed Pepe hitting more than once. However, you want the price of Pepe to reach the 22 zone as soon as possible. This is of utmost significance, the 2200 zone. In my opinion, that is what will take place. There is a possibility that we will reach an all-time high in a very short amount of time if it does burst out of there. To answer your question, yes, it is a 15% move if you consider it in relation to the significant barrier that I have been discussing, even if Bitcoin is able to surpass the high of $97,000 that it reached yesterday. In point of fact, I believe that Pepe may make a good move given the relatively low level of control. Dominance is something that is not particularly sought after by a number of people. I want you to pay special attention to the dominance score so that you may gain a better understanding of how dominance operates and how it impacts the market for altcoins and meme coins. I do, however, adore the way that Pepe is holding at the moment. It should go without saying that whether or not we are successful in breaking through that primary resistance or any of these smaller ones, I will not be happy. It is necessary for me to view that proof, and it is located somewhere around the levels 2200. It is my opinion that Pepe has the potential to surpass the upside if it is able to do that. We are able to recognize that the subject of discussion is whether or not Pepe will seize control of Shiba Inu. Those of you who watch my show on a daily basis are aware that I believe Pepe will take the place of Shiba Inu. No doubt in my mind that the subsequent leg up will take a lot of people by surprise. Pepe is currently experiencing a period of momentum, as evidenced by the fact that the number of holdings is increasing on a daily basis and that it is generating liquidity on its own. That will definitely cause the price of Pepe to go up, despite the fact that it is difficult to believe. On the other hand, the narrative should not be disregarded, and this should be done in stages. We are unable to just disregard the